super blue blood moon. That's tough to say, and it's tough to understand exactly what it is. What it is actually three separate lunar events, and they've just combined all of those into one long name: a supermoon, a blue moon, and a blood moon. Now, it's not really all that crazy, as crazy as it sounds. Each of these individual events really not all that rare. You've probably heard about them before, but what is unique is that they're all occurring at the same time, and it is occurring late tonight. In fact, all three haven't occurred at the same time since 1866, right after the Civil War. So that's why there's so much buzz about this, and because it's such a crazy name. But let's break it down. So what's the blue moon? Blue moon does not mean the moon is going to look blue. That's not it at all. All it means is that it's the second full moon in the same month. We had a full moon on January 1st, and we're going to have another one on January 31st. That's not very common, but it's not crazy either. You know the expression once in a blue moon? You could say once every 3 years, because that's what it means. We see this about once every 3 years or so. Now, what about the supermoon? This, too, kind of gets exaggerated a little bit. It's not like the moon's going to be gigantic in the sky and going to be shocking, jaw-dropping. It's just going to be slightly bigger than usual. Notice, a normal moon compared to a supermoon, not much of a difference. Really, we're only talking about 10 to 14% brighter and bigger. And the reason why is because the moon is a little bit closer to us. It orbits the Earth, and at time to time, it gets a little bit closer at this point called perigee. That's when they get a little bit closer than normal, and so the moon appears a little bit brighter than normal. But it's not going to be that noticeable here. It's going to be tough to tell how much bigger it really is. Now, this is the most exciting part, the blood moon. But really all a blood moon is a total lunar eclipse. And it happens when everything lines up just right. The sun at one side, the Earth in the middle, and then the Earth's shadow being cast on the moon. It covers the moon up and makes the moon darker than usual, and actually turns it a rusty color of red, and it kind of looks like blood, and so that's where the expression blood moon comes from. So when is it going to occur for us? Well, starting around 5:48, the moon's still going to look pretty normal, but over the course of an hour, it's going to start to change colors, and at 6:51, it should be that total rusty shade of red. But we don't have much time to enjoy it because the moon is going to be setting and the sun's going to be coming up. So that's only about 30 minutes where it's going to be that total rusty red color. So you have a small window of opportunity to go out there and get those pictures. Of course, what's key, this is what it's going to look like, by the way, but if we'll only see that if there are not too many clouds. And unfortunately, there is a chance for the cloud cover to be increasing some. Now, I don't think it's going to be completely overcast. I think it's just going to be some passing clouds, but they could interfere with trying to snap those shots. This will only have 30 minutes to work with. So just kind of be ready and be in position, ready to go. Temperatures are going to be falling into the upper 40s. The other complication is there's going to be some patchy fog in places. I don't think it's going to be widespread dense fog, but again, that fog can make it a little bit difficult to see too, so let's keep our fingers crossed. I still encourage you to go out there. I don't think it's going to be, we're not dealing with any rain, we're not looking at really overcast skies, so I do encourage you to get out there and take a look, because it is a cool sight to see that red-colored moon. It is an unusual sight, but doesn't mean the end of the world or anything. All right, let's talk about the forecast. I've spent a lot of time talking about that because that's unique. The forecast is pretty quiet. 73 is going to be our high tomorrow. A gradual warming trend and a gradual increase in cloud cover. I think we'll become mostly cloudy by Thursday, but no chance of rain until late Thursday night. And now Friday, that's going to be a wetter day. That's going to be a cloudy day, a cold front moving into the area. It's also Groundhog Day. The groundhog kind of messing with us a little bit, I'd say. He's cooling us back down to the upper 60s. So not a bad cold front, just a little bit of a reset button. And then cloudy on Saturday, but I think overall the weekend looking pretty dry. A few showers Saturday morning, a few showers Sunday night, but in between a lot of dry, just a lot of clouds. And that's why we're not going to be warming up that much. And then another cold front comes in on Monday, and that'll cool us back down to the low 70s. Again, not a big Arctic cold front, but the rain chance goes back up. It looks like a windy day too. And check out these low temperatures. Yeah, the temperatures we saw this morning, that was the coldest we're going to be over the next 7 days, and we're actually going to be above normal with temperatures around, for lows, around 60 degrees. We'll have more news coming up after the break.